So we just replaced this terminal. If you can notice, there's little green cruddies in there. That's why we had a voltage drop. So between here and where this used to be, we were dropping 1.4 volts, which was causing this cable to pull too many amps, which in turn was blowing this fuse over here. This is the fuse that it blew, 120 amp fuse. You can see where it's blown. So we end up replacing this fuse with another one only after we replace this terminal here. So I had to cut the wire and strip down the insulation, and we had to put the wiring inside this new terminal. So we're gonna start it, give it a shot, see what kind of charge we get here.
Okay.
And we're gonna look at the battery gauge here, and then we'll check it with a voltmeter. I'll put this in neutral. There we go. The battery gauge is right here, and when I start it, you'll see. Okay.
Is that what we were supposed to say?
That charge right there, see it?
Yep.
That's good charge.
What was the reading before?
Like 12, 8.
Really?
That's not a very good charge at all, 12, 8. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, I'm sorry, before it was overcharging at 25. At that point, we unhooked the wire back here, and it was still reading 25. Remember that? There we go. He's got good charge, see?
Nice.
So both batteries are charging right now.
Wow, that's awesome.
What we had was, from what I remember, at the very, very end, we had 14 volts over here. That battery was charging. This one wasn't. So now both batteries are charging. This is nice. I'm probably gonna have to edit this video. I'm gonna stop video because it's very confusing. Okay, so we have her fixed. I don't know if y'all remember, but toward the end of our last time we videoed, the battery on the driver's side was charging, right? But the battery on the passenger side was not charging. So we had about, say, 14 volts on the driver's side, and we had about 12.8 on the passenger side. So what we did was...
At first we thought it was the alternator, right?
Yeah, we thought it was the alternator.
We were told
at
it was the
first, but
alternator.
It turned out not to be. We found this fuse right here to be blown. This is a new one. We replaced this fuse, but the old fuse was somewhere over here. Oh, here it is. But that fuse blew. The reason why this fuse blew is because this cable right here was coming all the way over here to a terminal, which was this terminal. And you see all those green cruddies? Those green cruddies coming out? So because of that resistance right there, it was pulling too many amps. That's what blew that fuse. So I cut this wire right here, and I stripped the insulation back, and I put a new terminal on it so that there's no voltage drop there because there's no resistance anymore, no green cruddies, right? So now we're gonna start it. We're gonna see what the voltage is. But the main thing is that we wanna see around 14 volts on both batteries. We had 14 on that last time and about 12.8 here because of the voltage drop.
So
here.
where was the 25 volts coming from then when you were measuring
Originally when we first started doing this, it was overcharging. So we had 25 volts on the back of the alternator. And I couldn't figure out why we had 25 volts on the back of the alternator. Well, it turns out that the positive cable right here, see this positive cable right here, the skinny one?
Yeah.
This skinny positive cable comes through here It's actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, no, it's not this one. It's actually a black one here. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, let me show you over here. So this black cable right here. There's a cable that goes to the back of this alternator. It comes up, and then it ends up being this wire right here. See this wire? And then this wire right here.
Yeah, where are you? How do you do one?
Yep. So actually, this is very confusing for Dodge Rams. You can get really confused. This wire right here that you see goes to a little ground here on the front of the block. And if you take this wire down here, you'll see that it's grounded on the side of the alternator right there. But then there's another wire that looks the same as this one, and it's actually this one right here, and it comes up to this wire right here, this one. But it looks just like this one.
Wow.
So this wire right here goes through this wire harness, and it comes over here.
Yeah.
Comes all the way over here, comes through here, and it ends up being this wire right here, this one right here.
Which one?
This
Where?
one.
Touch it. Oh, that thing. Okay.
Let me make sure. It's hard to trace these wires. So, it's this wire right here. This wire.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to redo it?
No. Okay, so it's this wire here, right?
Yes, this
That
wire.
one. That one right there.
This wire comes from
Okay,
the fuse for the alternator.
We're good. Main thing is you fix the problem, all right? Okay, so we thought it was the alternator. It wasn't
I think
the
we
alternator.
just
it was
confused the
wire.
hell out of everybody.
Okay, but at least we have a resolution here, right?
Can you edit
I mean,
that stuff? It'd be nice if you could edit.
Well, I could, but I just can't be bothered. I've got to go like vacuum a car right now.
We'll just do it later. Don't worry about it.